Regret. Pal Jake Warren leaks King denied Harry's begging to come back to royal in urgent meeting. In an interview, Jake Warren, Harry's best friend in the UK, revealed that Harry regretted leaving the coronation ceremony as well as leaving the royal family. After losing all his rights, he begged the King Charles to let him return, but the King, of course, said no. Prince Harry's excitement at returning to his home in Montecito for his son Archie's 40th birthday, just hours after his father's coronation ceremony on May 6th, has been short-lived. As friends say, a sense of gloom has descended upon the Sussex household after witnessing the emotional coronation of King Charles III. The 38-year-old prince has been plagued with pages and pages of triumphant post-coronation coverage. The parties, the speeches, the family dinners, and photos of his most beloved people in the world. And his inner circle says Harry isn't just suffering from post-coronation blues, he's really struggling with this, says a close friend. He's been stewing for days now on what he missed out on, and as lovely as it was to tuck a half-asleep Archie in that night, he has painful regrets on his decision to leave the celebrations so quickly. This was a momentous historic occasion that the family have been training for their whole lives, including Harry, and he still can't believe his role in it was nothing out but the absolute bare minimum. There's no doubt it's been a bit of a hard pill to swallow. According to insiders, the hardest part for Harry, apart from being completely left out, was watching his brother Prince William take center stage at his father's world. Originally, Harry felt he was being a good dad by racing back for Archie, but now, with hindsight, he's realizing he could have given Archie the most unforgettable birthday of his life by allowing him to ride in a carriage behind his grandpa King. Harry's reassessing his whole life right now and knows that there's a great opportunity awaiting them back in the UK, but instead they're battling and trying to make it on their own. Nothing makes sense to him anymore, and being estranged from his family is not really helping at all. He's considering going to the king and asking him if there's a way back, but there's no guessing whether Charles would even consider at this point. The alleged feud between Prince Harry and Prince William will not be ending anytime soon either, according to a friend close to the Prince of Wales. The warring brothers did not speak to one another during the king's historic coronation earlier this month, with Harry returning to his home in Montecito, California, just hours after his father's crowning moment. It's reported that William and Kate Middleton have not spoken to the Duke of Sussex since the Queen's funeral last September, when the trio and Harry's wife, Meghan Markle, met well-wishers at Windsor Castle. It appears that William and Harry have distanced themselves further than ever, and the unresolved issues, which have been exacerbated by the Duke's controversial memoir, could last many, many years. The source told the Daily Beast to put it this way: "I don't think anyone expects Harry to get an invite to William's coronation." They added, "It's very clear that William and Kate are now extremely important members of the institution, so their view on Harry, which is basically the further away the better, it'll have to be taken into account." Charles' coronation on May 6 saw more than 2,000 people attend the service at Westminster Abbey, which was conducted by the Archbishop of Canterbury. Harry, who relinquished his role as a working royal alongside Meghan in January 2020, was sat in the third row of the landmark ceremony and did not have a role on the balcony of Buckingham Palace. The day also marks son Archie's 4th birthday, with Meghan remaining in the US to care for the two children. The source told the Sunday Times of how the Prince of Wales has already been looking at how he can modernize his own coronation. They said he's really thinking, how do we make this coronation feel most relevant in the future?